halfway down before he should.
Well, what many of people have said, not so much just about the physical part, which everybody agrees with, well, just that he wasn't that kind of person. He wasn't a violent person.
He wasn't.
But,
Nope, he never.
So when did you first know him? How old was he?
He was young.
Mm-hmm. Like 10 years.
I've been here 60 years, so.
Okay. So he would be like 10 years old or even younger than that when you first met him?
Mm-hmm. Probably around 10 years older.
Okay. What was he like as a boy growing up?
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice family.
So when Chester was growing up, did he have, did he run around with a bunch of friends, his buddies or something, or does...
Chester didn't hang around with much. Chester was mostly a family man, as far as I knew him. Because they used to come in and eat all the time at Alberta's. And he was altogether different. He wasn't wild like a bunch of them used to be. To me, he was the kindest, gentlest man. And it was shocked when I heard that he was picked up the next day.
Yeah. Now, there's a story that they keep bringing up, I don't know if it's true or not, about he supposedly, when he was 12 years old, sexually assaulted some younger girl. Where did that story get started? Have you ever heard that story before?
Somebody else assaulted a girl when she was 12. Not him.
Oh. Well, they're trying to put it off on him. If you read articles and stuff, they basically said, well, they say Chester was a sex offender when he was 12 because he attempted to rape an 8-year-old girl.
Never heard of it.
That's what I thought, too.
You got any reports on it around the papers? No way.
It's people. I tell you, it shows up. People write it in articles that are like comments.
Yeah.
In articles in the paper, and I've seen it repeated in a couple other areas. And once one person says it, then the other person assumes that it's true and repeats it.
I never seen it, so I wouldn't know. But I know.
But if that would have happened, you would have known about it.
I would have known about it. Why, sure.
You would have been all over the place.
Shafted. That's what the word was. Shafted.
Okay. But yeah, I know he maintains.
He was nice, though. He was nice to me.
Okay. How was he? Do you remember seeing him between the time of the murders and the time they picked him up? I mean, he'd be around the family, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Do you remember any conversations you had with him about that time?
Never talked about nothing like that.
So he never acted like...
No, a pervert?
No, like he never... Was he concerned that they were going to arrest him? I mean, did he think, oh, they're coming after me? Or did he have the attitude of, well, I'm innocent, so why should I be afraid?
I don't think he was afraid.
So he wasn't really upset in that period of time?
No, not within that time that I had known it, no.
So he just acted like nothing was going on, and just because he worked there, that's why they were questioning him. And the rest of the family felt the same way? So nobody felt like, oh my God, Chester's going to go to jail?
Well, I talked to lots of my friends. They don't believe he done it. No.
Mm-hmm.
They think that he was bushwhacked.
Yeah.
The old saying or whatever,
Uh-huh.
He was good. I mean, I liked him, and he never did nothing wrong to me, and I liked his family, and I'm still, Elvita, she comes to see me all the time. She worries about him. And
could you describe what his home life was like with his wife and children?
Never had no problem.
Really?
Mm-mm.
So do you never...
He was always watching them, close.
The babies?
Watching them so there would be nothing happen to them.
Okay, so he was a very attentive father?
Yeah, he was. As far as I'm concerned, he was. Okay. And everybody else never seen anything abused or anyway.
Okay. Well, there's no indication that there was. I was just curious what it was like. And how did he get along with his wife?
Good. Good. Real good.
So from what you could see, and
There was no problem what I could see.
no one ever
Of
reported
course, you
there
know
was?
when you're not around all the time, something
Right.
could. But I mean, as far as I'm concerned, no problems at all with him.
But none of his sisters would say, "Oh, Chester's having a fight with his wife" or something like
No,
that.
never heard it.
Never heard.
Never
Okay,
heard it.
go.
As far as he's concerned, he's never bothered me or my friends, anybody that I ever known of. And he just loved to help people. He helped me a lot. And I love to go out and eat with him and his family. And Elvita, his sister, and all of us, we were the best friends. We're the best friends. We are still. Never changed. And all I gotta say, he's the best guy. Chester, I don't think he's ever pulled a harm or hurt anybody.